have been working really busy the whole winters in part of the summers. We saw last year the Clio had the potential, but just need to find some fine tunes and change few things, so that's what we did. Big thing is we changed the dampers, so now we have the Boss dampers.
So the main focus from this winter has been to work on the damper especially, to try to reduce as much as possible the weight of the car, and that's why we have put a lot of energy to work close with a new manufacturer of damper, with Boss, and to develop the RX damper with them all along the winter.
We also changed for the bigger turbo, so again you cannot really see the difference so much, but what we gain is not so much horsepower, is more torque, which is help the cars to take off at the start, so I hope it also will help. So now basically Megane and Clio have exactly the same engine. The Megane is like this and the Clio is like this, but this is same engine. Yeah, here also we changed the brake
and to put some new brakes from the car compared to last year. So we have more braking performance, and we expect to be first out of the first corner with that.
All the disc and the brake, everything is changed. So we removed 2.5 kilos per wheels. That's makes a lot of difference in terms of weight, but also in terms of performance. The brake we have a better feeling, so it's not on and off like it was before, which is great for sure. But also the big thing we did, we work on the weight. We remove more or less 30 kilos from all the cars, so even the Megane and the Clio now are under the minimum weight. So we have to play with the weight, which is good, because it was not the case last year. The car was always too heavy, and we know the weight is a big part of the of the performance. So we moved 30 kilos from the Clio, and the big part of the weight is okay, dampers, brake, but also the battery was quite big. Before, the battery was a huge one, because we need to have enough powers to make the 6 lap. Even if it's not electric yet, we still need the batteries. And now we divide by 3 or 4 the size and the weight of the battery.
Parallel of the work what has been done on the car, we also make some tests dedicated with Rocas and Guerlain. Driving test with the help of Kevin Abring that we did on the tarmac track to try to improve the pure tarmac driving in order to be really strong here for this year.
We drove a lot, and the confidence is there, feeling is there. I really like this car. So let's see, we will know anyway in a few days.
The situation is different definitely compared to what we know. All the events will be much more compact compared to last year, and there is no space for mistake, definitely, because the time will be shorter between each hit, and yeah, the car must be really strong to avoid this kind of challenge. It will be also a challenge for the complete team, I would say, mechanics and engineer and everybody. Yes, everything is much more compact, but we have less time to do what we need to do usually, and that for sure we will have a short night definitely to manage these 2 events in the same weekend and only few days between the next events. For that point of view, I think it will be a bit more easy for us, because it's one quali less with the same amount of tire compared to last year. So, and I think we are in the time where the weather is a bit more tricky. We expect to use a bit more rain tire, at least for the beginning of the season. That will allow us to have more slick. So I would expect that the tire management will be something a bit easier compared to last year. We definitely want to win. That's the expectation, and we are looking for entering the final minimum every weekend. And yeah, we are really looking for the win. I think we have a really strong lineup with Guerlain and Rocas, and they can really help each other. Rocas is really young, and Guerlain really experimented. So for sure that makes the team really strong, and our expectation is clearly to fight for the win.